So how was that experience? कैसे पता चला? टीवी पे देख, अच्छा टीवी तो you said तब.
No, we didn't
अच्छा,
have the television. So we didn't have Shivani, we didn't have Awakening.
No sister Shivani.
She is from our group.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm blissfully single. Not yet happily married.
Okay, not yet you said. So you have plans. पर ना कभी कभी ऐसा लगता है कि क्या सच में भगवान है कि नहीं है, कैसे विश्वास करे?
Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. मुझे कन्विंस करो ये मीठा रहेगा तभी मैं खाऊंगा. अरे आपने खाया ही नहीं तो आपको कैसे पता चलेगा? नहीं, मुझे कन्विंस करो. कन्विंस करो कि आम मीठा रहेगा.
पर ऐसा डर नहीं लगता कि बुढ़ापे में हमारे साथ कोई नहीं रहेगा
और बच्चे बड़े होंगे तो वो मेरी देखभाल करेंगे? No, they will not. All of our education teaches us that I come from monkey. And that's what I would ask her, because she would tell me a human soul would take birth as a human soul. So you never came from monkey. ये दिल की बात होती है ना, ये दिमाग की नहीं. तो दिमाग से आप दिल तक कभी पहुंच नहीं पाओगे.
So घर में माँ है?
Yeah, my mom, my aunt, my father and my sister.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm blissfully single. Not yet happily married.
Okay, not yet you said. So you have plans?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Yeah, because that is what keeps people happy. Why do I want to discourage them?
That's why I say other women who might be interested in you.
Whether it is women or men, because even my relatives, they would keep bugging me. So that's why I say not yet.
Okay, तो open रखा है.
You know what? मेरा क्या जाता है? अगर उनका hope alive है, अगर उनको उससे खुशी मिलती है,
क्यों ऐसा कहना?
क्यों उसको मारना है? Let them be happy ना. Then sooner or later, जब बाल या तो गिरेंगे या सफेद हो जाएंगे, तो उनको लगेगा कि इतने साल तो खुशी किया ना, कि they kept looking after, looking forward. ठीक है.
पर ऐसा डर नहीं लगता कि बुढ़ापे में हमारे साथ कोई नहीं रहेगा? माता पिता तो एक समय तक रहते हैं, फिर कोई.
See, again, this kind of dependency based logic I don't like. You want a partner because she can take care of you? Is that the logic behind having marriage? Or what is the logic behind having a life partner? Is it respect? Is it love? Is it equality? Then it makes sense. Because this is a wrong way of approaching relationship itself. Who knows if you have to take care of her? What is your intention? That your wife will take care of you, hence you should marry? And you don't even know that? That means you are assuming that you will fall sick and she will be healthy? Because these are all silent assumptions.
Right.
और बच्चे बड़े होंगे तो वो मेरी देखभाल करेंगे? No, they will not. Because I know many of my friends' parents, because all my friends are in US. Their parents are here. Who is taking care of them?
तो बच्चों को भी जन्म इस चीज के लिए नहीं देना है कि केयर करे या बाद में.
So this dependency based, what I would call as this selfish based motive, that is not right at looking towards the life. You want to give and you want to share, hence you get into a relationship.
Okay.
Not because you want to get something, not because you want to take something.
Okay. तो गिविंग एंड शेयरिंग के लिए कोई चाहिए आपको कि नहीं?
I'm doing it already. Am I not doing it with you now?
तो अभी तो आप मेरे साथ शेयर कर रहे हो. Okay, but then when people are not around you,
Yeah.
घर पे हो, अकेले हैं, मन कर रहा है किसी से बात करे, then who are you going to talk to? You're going to call your friends या क्या?
I enjoy my own company.
Your own company?
Yeah.
You're going to talk to yourself?
Yeah, I do that. I keep myself engaged, so I don't need another person.
But
that's who I am.
पर खुद से भी बात करने का नहीं मन कर रहा है, ऐसा होता है कभी कि नहीं?
No. So when I feel that way, then I get into the nature. Then I keep myself engaged. I read something. I watch something. Okay,
so you're talking to yourself, right?
Well, I am not a mad person. So let me clarify. Okay, so me talking with myself is not such a big thing that for 30 years I'm talking with myself. You're also talking with yourself. As I speak, whatever thoughts you are making, that thinking itself is called as self-talk. So thinking and speaking with yourself is nothing wrong. Everybody does that. It's just that they don't know how to do it in a structured manner. So structured way of talking to yourself is meditation? Yeah, meditation is speaking with yourself in a relaxed state with a lot of self-love. You don't criticize. You don't judge. You observe. You are speaking with yourself the way you would speak with your best friend.
Okay.
If you failed and you go to your best friend, or your best friend failed and comes to you, how will you speak with him or her? पढ़ाई नहीं करोगे, ऐश करोगे तो अच्छा होगा. एक साल बेकार गया ना, ऐसा ही होगा. ऐसा ही होना चाहिए. Will you say that? No, you won't say that. Otherwise, they will not come to you. You will say, no, that's fine. You tried your best. There's always another opportunity. Keep trying. I know how much you wanted it. You will definitely get it. Now, what stops you from doing the same thing for yourself? Don't you need your own love for yourself? So when you start respecting yourself, when you stop judging yourself, that unconditional love, that is what makes you powerful. And that's where meditation comes in. It is both about yourself, and I believe in God, and my personal relationship with God. Because everyone else judges. He is the only one who does not judge you. And that's the quality that endears me to God. Because there's a very beautiful sentence in the Raj Yoga meditation that I practice. It says, तुम जो हो, जैसे हो, मेरे हो.
ये भगवान हमें कह रहा है.
Yes. So this is what I feel from him. And that is what gives me that lot of power and strength. You were asking a few minutes ago, don't you feel alone? For 30 years you are speaking with yourself. No, I have the company. Right? So that company is what sustains me. And that company is what helps me to not only to love myself, but also to love others.
तो भगवान हमें एक्सेप्ट करता है जैसे हम हैं.
Yes.
हमसे गलतियां होती है तो उसको भी एक्सेप्ट करता है.
Yes.
पनिश नहीं करता.
You punish yourself. Why would he punish? Otherwise, why would he call him ocean of love? अगर आपने कोई गलती की, take a simple example. You indulged in eating ice cream in peak winter. रात को जाके रोज खाते रहे. You did that action, so you will only experience. God को आके बताने की जरूरत नहीं है कि आइसक्रीम क्यों खा रहा है. चलो जुकाम दे दूंगा. आपको जुकाम आ गया. जरूरी नहीं है. You did it for yourself. आपने पढ़ाई नहीं की. आपने पढ़ाई नहीं की, मैं फेल कर दूंगा. वो कौन है फेल करने वाला? टीचर ही फेल करेगी. So I get the result of my actions. Okay. But when I know that there is someone who accepts me as I am and who never judges me, that knowledge, that awareness that I am loved for who I am, you are is one of the shortest sentences in English. When he says, you don't have to do anything. I love you because you are. That's it.
तो किसी को भी प्यार करेगा. मतलब कोई भी इंसान है, कितनी भी उसने लॉ ब्रेक किया है, गलतियां करे. अच्छा? Yes.
Okay. But you won't be able to receive it because you will start feeling guilt. Because you won't be able to take that much love. Because you feel, मैंने ऐसा क्या किया जो मुझे इतना प्यार करते हो? मुझे तो आपको टुकराना चाहिए. Because then deep inside, it goes so deep because you feel you are unworthy of that kind of love.
और क्यों
But why would he reject? Because if he rejects, then why is he called God? That's my perception of God.
तो क्यों कर रहे हैं प्यार? क्योंकि you said ocean of love है.
Yes.
That's why he's just showering us with love. Yes. Everyone.
Simple example. In good old days or even now, if you want your cable TV or the satellite dish, you align the dish, right? You call the guy, you align the dish, you keep checking the image on the television, and he'll say, stop, aa gaya. Then he will fix it. Right? You need to align. Exactly the same thing. That means before the dish, were the waves not there? They're there. Even here the waves are there. It's just that I don't have a dish to capture them and put them onto the television. Exactly the same thing with God. He's there. But I have never taken time to align myself to connect with him.
Okay, तो कैसे करे align? क्या करे?
So the first thing is awareness. Who am I? Who is he? What is my role? What is his role? And what is my relationship with him? When I get this awareness, then that is where the alignment begins.
Okay, very quickly. Who am I?
I consider myself as a soul.
Okay, and who is he?
I consider him as, if you want to call him as a supreme soul or Param Atma. If I am Atma, then he is Paramatma. That's how I call him. Or in the simplest terms, because I consider him also as my father and mother and all the relationships, I would also call him as Baba.
Baba.
Yeah, the sweetest.
Okay.
Right? Not just Baba. I would say Mera Baba, because he belongs to me, me alone. He might belong to you also, that's fine. But for me, he belongs to me. He's there for me always. So that is what builds that love, that relationship. And when I start feeling his presence, that is what makes me not feel lonely. Right? Solitude and loneliness are different. Today, even when you are in the midst of a crowd, you can still feel lonely because you feel, koi mujhe samajhta hi nahi hai. That's the constant complaint you must have heard from your friends. घर में जाऊं तो घर वाले नहीं समझते हैं, ऑफिस जाऊं तो टीम मेंबर नहीं समझते हैं, मैनेजर नहीं समझता है, कोई समझता नहीं है. बिकॉज व्हेन यू फील अंडरस्टूड एंड एक्सेप्टेड, दैट इज व्हेन यू विल फील लव्ड.
सो दिस नॉलेज या मेडिटेशन के बारे में भी यू आर शेयरिंग विद पीपल, कॉलीग्स के साथ भी, ऑफिस में भी?
यस.
ओके, एंड दे आर लाइकिंग इट?
यस, बिकॉज हु वुड नॉट लाइक टू बी लव्ड एंड रेस्पेक्टेड?
ओके, सो ऑफिस में दे आर लाइकिंग, यू सेड. तो कहाँ पे करते हैं मेडिटेशन? मतलब डेस्क होता है, क्यूबिकल होता है, वहाँ पे बैठ के करेंगे?
Yeah, you can do both ways. You can do it at your desk. You can do it in your canteen. You can do while walking. But in our office, in the Pune office, we have even created a beautiful meditation room. So there is some space for them to go, relax, reflect, and meditate.
एक रूम बनाई है खास मेडिटेशन के लिए. मैंने गेम रूम सुना था, स्मोक रूम सुना है, स्मोकिंग जोन सुना है,
but we have
a
meditation room.
Okay.
Yes, there are other companies also. Like 8 years ago, we helped Volkswagen in Pune. In their plant, they have a meditation room which is still running. They call it a self-reflection room.
Wow.
Because you need that space.
Okay, आपने मेडिटेशन के बारे में बताया, गॉड के बारे में बताया, पर ना कभी कभी ऐसा लगता है कि क्या सच में भगवान है कि नहीं है? कैसे विश्वास करें कि गॉड एग्जिस्ट, डजंट एग्जिस्ट?
This is all about experience. If you say you don't believe in God, I would say absolutely fine, because I can't force you. I'm only sharing my experience. You don't want to believe in God, it's your choice. But you are open to explore. Welcome. I can share my experience. I can share what I have done. Then you can decide for yourself whether God exists or not. But I do not want to get into an argument, because I'm not here to prove anything.
Okay.
Like in many conversations about God, you get into argument where you ask, show me for the proof. Ye kare God, ye kare. But that is a very childish way of looking at it. I don't want to get into those kind of, because I'm not interested in convincing you. I am who I am. Just because you say that there is no God, it does not mean that He is not going to be there for me. Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence, as Carl Sagan said. For you, you might want to keep seeing the evidence. For me, that experience, which is the highest form of evidence, but I can't transfer my experience to you. Right. So I respect. You don't want to believe in God? Absolutely fine. Welcome to the party.
So you're saying experiment and experience,
yes,
and then decide for yourself.
Explore, experiment, and experience. Okay. You need to learn to explore with open mind. Try it. Experiment with it. Okay. Experience it. Make it your own. That is what will empower. I've been through all these 4 since my childhood. So that's why God is real for me. He may not be real for you. And I don't want to impose my opinion on you, because your experience is different.
Right. So you've been meditating for 30 years.
Yeah.
उसके पहले meditation नहीं करते थे?
I didn't know what meditation was. So I was only exploring.
Okay.
But in a structured way, I started doing for the last 30 plus years.
And that is when you came to know about Brahma Kumaris.
Yes.
Okay. So how was that experience? कैसे पता चला? टीवी पे अच्छा टीवी तो you
So,
said तब
no, we didn't
अच्छा
have the
oh
television.
हाँ
So, we
हाँ
didn't have Shivani, we didn't have
oh
Awakening.
no sister शिवानी गेस्ट
No.
सारे कह रहे हैं हमने सिस्टर शिवानी का
Because
वीडियो
she,
देखा ये देखा और
no,
आपके केस में क्या था?
she is from our group.
Okay.
Before she started Awakening and became famous, we were all a group of us from the IT team of Brahma Kumaris
अच्छा
who were learning and sharing things in our own way with our colleagues in the IT industry. That was way back in 90s, late 90s, I would say. So how I came is very interesting. I come from a family which is, I would say, very spiritual, because we used to have these kind of conversations about God, about deities, about devata, about our rituals, about pap, punya, from the very early age. So by the time I was 14 or 15, I have read Mahabharat, Gita, Ramayana, and I was still exploring because I was interested in knowing who I am and who is God and what is my relationship. So I would even visit very regularly. I was a subscriber at Ramakrishna Mutt Library in Hyderabad, one of the best libraries. That's where I was exploring the relationship between the Eastern mysticism and the Western science. So all these subjects. So during that period, we grew up with one of our neighbor's kids who is my age, and he would not go to school, he would not study much, he was very rough and tough, and we would even get scared to play with that guy because he would hit and run away. And after a few years they left our neighborhood and they moved to another neighborhood in the same city. Couple of years later he came back to meet his aunt in our lane. So when he came back, he was wearing white dress. One big change we observed was his face, that which was very rough and tough, because you can see that from the people's face. It became extremely calm. He was very peaceful, very relaxed, and there was a glow in his face. So my aunt, who's also very interested in these kind of things, she went and asked him, that's 180 degrees change. Couple of years ago you were like this, and within couple of years you became like this. How is it possible? Then he shared, I went to such and such a meditation center. This is a place in our city, and this is what they taught me, that I am a peaceful soul, I am not this body, anger is not my quality, is not my sanskar, peace is my quality. So this is where I learned. And my aunt got very curious. She said, dekhte hain, because she's also very enthusiastic. At that time she must have been in her 30s. So she said, let me also explore. So she went, she did that meditation course. Even now Brahma Kumaris offer in any meditation center. She did that meditation course. She liked it. And she came home and then she started telling us, then my sister went there. My sister and my aunt together, they did the meditation course at the same time. Then my brother, then my mother, then my other sister. Then I was the last one to go. This was way back in 93. 93 January, she did the meditation course. 93 April, I did the meditation course. So it was that brother or that person from our neighborhood who was responsible for introducing us to Brahma Kumaris.
Okay.
And as I started practicing meditation, I started listening to their discourses. I had plain loads of doubts, as always, because all of our education teaches us that I come from monkey and I'm an evolving monkey. That is what I have been taught, because evolution is still happening. And that's what I would ask her, because she would tell me that a human soul would take birth as a human soul. So you never came from monkey. So that was a big shift. And I started asking lots of questions. I started reading, I started exploring. And when I started experiencing whatever they were teaching through the instrument of meditation, that experience made me stick with them, because that is most important. I can talk a lot about mango, For 30 hours I can talk, but I will never be able to help you taste mango just by talking about mango. That's why I said a few minutes ago, I don't like arguing about God, because God is not somebody who needs to be argued about. God is someone who needs to be experienced.
वो आम खा के ही समझ में आएगा.
Exactly. आप खाना चाहते हैं तो मैं आम खिलाऊंगा, तैयार हूं. लेकिन आप मुझे पूछेंगे ये मीठा का रहेगा, मुझे कन्विंस करो ये मीठा रहेगा तभी मैं खाऊंगा. अरे आपने खाया ही नहीं तो आपको कैसे पता चलेगा? नहीं, मुझे कन्विंस करो. कन्विंस करो कि आम मीठा रहेगा. मैंने एप्पल खाया है, क्या आम ऐसा ही रहेगा या बेर के जैसा मीठा रहेगा या थोड़ा खट्टा रहेगा? भाई खाओ. नहीं, आप कन्विंस करो तो ही मैं खाऊंगी. Is it possible?
No.
That's why so many conflicts. Because God is not somebody related to the head. He is somebody related to the heart. ये दिल की बात होती है ना, ये दिमाग की नहीं. तो दिमाग से आप दिल तक कभी पहुंच नहीं पाओगे.
Right. आम खाएंगे तो समझ में आएगा. थोड़ी सी आम की टेस्ट लेनी थी. ले सकते हैं अभी 2-3 मिनट में?
जरूर.
अच्छा.
Absolutely.
ओके, चलिए खिलाइए.
Don't fold your arms, don't fold your legs. Feel free. If you want to close your eyes, you can close your eyes. And take a deep breath. Breathe deeply and slowly. As you breathe in, observe the muscles of your stomach expand. As you breathe out, observe the muscles of your stomach contract. Breathe slowly and deeply. Let go of any tension in any part of your body and relax yourself. As you relax, visualize a shining bright white star in the middle of your forehead. A shining bright white star spreading white rays of peace and relaxation from your forehead. As these white rays spread through your face, you experience a relaxed face. As these white rays, they spread through your neck, through your shoulders, through your chest, through your arms, through your back, and through your stomach. Your whole upper body is relaxed. Continue to see yourself as the shining bright white star in the middle of your forehead. As these white rays, they spread through your trunk, through your thighs, through your knees, through your legs, through your feet, and through your toes. Through your mind's eye, you are able to see yourself as a being of light. Every cell of your body shining brightly, spreading white rays of peace and relaxation all around you. Stay in this state and feel that lightness. And gently make this thought while you see yourself as a being of light. I am a peaceful soul. I am a peaceful soul. I am a peaceful soul. Gently rub your palms. and wipe your eyes.
Wow. It's a very sweet mango.
Thank you.
Thank you for this short meditation session, and thank you for sharing all these interesting things with us. Thank you. Thank you so
My
much.
pleasure. Namaste.
I'm sure आपने भी आम को थोड़ा सा चख तो लिया है, और अच्छे से उसको चखने के लिए, स्वाद अनुभव करने के लिए क्या करना है आपको तो पता है. देखते रहना है स्पॉडकास्ट, द स्पिरिचुअल पॉडकास्ट. Okay, then we can cut to the answer. Okay. चलो, and then अभी क्या? Okay, यहाँ पे कितनी सारी चीजें तुम्हें समझ में आ रहा है, मैं क्या बताऊँ. नहीं तो we'll just start the conversation, I think. I'm not kidding. I mean, I'm not going to be there. What am I saying? I should stop talking. Wait a second. I'm not going to say that line. Wait.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Let's start.
Yeah, but then that was I was told in the beginning. That's why I'm saying.
मतलब
because
ना,
that was a direction that was given.